But at the moment, let's concentrate on Labour's ideas. And is this really putting ideology ahead of common sense?
Absolutely not. So, I mean, I think you've got to, your starting point on all of this has to be the fact that our economy is broken. The rules that kind of govern the way the economy work aren't fit for purpose, and they're not working for people.
What do you mean when you say our economy is broken?
So the fact that actually over the last decade we've seen stagnating wages, we're told the economy is growing, but actually the majority of people aren't benefiting from it. The fact that essential services that people rely on are going up, and the prospects for people's kids are getting worse. So, you know, it's not just Labour that's saying it's a problem, the Conservatives are saying it's a problem, and they're saying it because they're reflecting the mood of the country.
Okay.
People are fed up, they want change, and they want things to be done differently.
Well, let's accept that, but practically, are these measures going to make that better? Are they going to generate more growth, bigger, more wages and a sustainable, stronger economy?
Absolutely. So the first thing I'd say is whether you agree with the policies or not, you've got to give Labour credit for the fact that they're trying to tackle the big problems. They're trying to tackle housing, they're trying to tackle pay, climate change. We haven't heard that talked about for a while.
Well, the Tories government says they're doing all of that.
And critically, they're not just trying to tackle it, but they're saying the age of just tinkering around the margins with policies that kind of create incremental change but aren't big radical reforms.
But how does it work? Just explain to me in economic terms how appropriating 10% of companies, taking a big government charge out of their profits, how that's going to make this all work better.
So you're talking about their employer ownership fund idea, which actually is a proposal that we developed at NEF, that we've been calling for, a variant of it. And the logic of the policy is that actually if you give workers a greater stake in the businesses that they know, in the businesses that they work in day to day, it makes for better business. And so it's not just about sharing the growth, the dividends that come from that.
And the proof of this is what?
So the evidence that's been done, and actually it's worth saying this isn't some kind of Marxist takeover. It's based on a model of governance that we see in other countries that we have here in John Lewis. So the evidence base says that companies that are structured in this way, in which employers own a stake of their company, so whether it's through co-ops, mutuals, employer-owned enterprise, they outperform conventional businesses. So higher profits, higher productivity, they're more resilient, the worker engagement is higher, the inequality in the firm is less, and turnover, staff turnover is less. So it makes business sense. And the reason we know it makes business sense is not just that we have the evidence for it, but the government itself recognises that.